I'm gonna shut his ass out, bro. Cause I learned last night what my problem, bro. Why I been shutting niggas out?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Claiming he's nice to...
On second down, McCaffrey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I'm talking to you, baby. Yeah. Yeah, he'll beat Florida. They ain't bring a nigga in here to
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Man, you a goddamn lie. Fuck wrong with you, boy?
Here's Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Let go.
And he goes down.
I'll send niggas the fuck out this rest of the goddamn season, nigga. I found my way now, nigga. I found my niche, nigga. You heard me.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael
I found my
Pilardi.
defense
Back deep
again,
is
bro.
Darren Sproles. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
You'll see. Kiss them things. What's the score with y'all niggas anyway? Damn.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Denora Cersei in on the stop.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
9 times. I told you I got Nick phone for you, bro. Just take into consideration of real talk reference.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
2nd round pick, right?
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation there, the defense won the battle. Throw, but incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just a nasty little cross.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. here as he's taken down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Third and long, it's Newton. He's going to air one out.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro!
The 20, 10,
what was that?
touchdown, Carolina. A big play there, 93 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
You know what, bro?
I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Gets around him. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Can't believe that shit right there, bro. God damn. Now stop telling that guy good game. You beat the fucking, you beat your motherfucking man had a dog out that nigga, bro. What time fit that Florida player?
The Eagles offense back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
God
The rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
You gotta watch niggas like gotta eat though, bro.
Coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
He claimed that he be losing because y'all be simming his ass. Oh, for real.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Damn, this nigga all over the place, bro.
Incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Black. Come on. Hey, ram.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep. He's got him in. Complete. He got 29 yards that time. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
First carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Wentz. Caught right side is Jeffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
King of the jungle.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
To throw on second down is Newton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Newton now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now Sproles.
Oh, my God!
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll go on the ground.
Well, guess what I done, my nigga? I gave him one of my
kids. All the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. Pick up another 1st down with that run.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
I'm black. So proud to be
They go play action here on 1st down.
Step on the board, step on the
throw deep left sideline. So they shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I gotta go steady for this bullshit ass team, man.
He got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. Pushing forward for 3 up to 48.
8 more.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
I'm talking about we going live. Fuck, why I gotta be about the money, you stupid ass bitch? If I ain't had the money, you should tell me you will take me still, motherfucker. See how niggas ain't shit, bro.
Working for the gun, Lance. And Jeffrey's got it.
What case for anyone, bro? What you do to that man, bro? What that nigga did?
Such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
That nigga cried.
I've observed over the years in the NFL.
I need a quarterback.
Why say that game ain't finished then? Oh, I must ain't Christian.
Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
Under a heavy rush and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Oh yeah, he beat that. He beat the brakes off that nigga, bro. Chill out, bro.
What? 38 to what?
41-3.
Dang. Friends.
What we got going on
So second
now?
and long, and gotta be careful
Oh
not to
yeah,
fall
bro.
out of field goal range.
Oh yeah, that nigga done put the real shit in here now. Oh yeah, I am tanking. Hey.
On play action, it's Wentz.
He put the new draft pass up in here.
The pressure really ratcheting up to get the sack on first down.
Yeah,
and
this has used the other one, but it's still
just as it
better.
was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
I need
Maybe
a
bring
fucking
another guy into
quarterback,
the
bro.
backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the fuck. You niggas gotta get the fuck off my team now, bro.
Damn, I need a first round pick.
The Eagles on third down.
I still got one.
2 for 3 thus far. This will
Yeah.
be a tough third and 18.
Trade all your players.
Nah, I had one to start. I just ain't traded away.
Now Wentz.
Oh, he got.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
There you go, Aaron, now, bro.
For a flag there offensively, several on the sideline motioning.
Oh yeah, he got the fuck on. He ain't fast.
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's
You know I don't do that. You know I don't do that pocket shit, bro.
let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. These kickers
Man,
now,
I can go take a
it's like
dig.
we take them for
Well, I really
granted.
give him a
That
quarterback.
used to be such a big deal,
This
and
mean
now
they
you
at
just
least like
expect them to
75
make it.
of
You're exactly right, and we shouldn't take
75 not getting that for me, bro. When I take off, I need to get the fuck on.
athletic now.
I got
If I'm taking off,
Kickers.
niggas finna have Nick Bosa and A. Oliver and shit. I need to get the fuck on. Give me my first, nigga.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Oh, I wish. My pick ain't gonna be that fucking rare. Even if I start thinking that, my shit gonna be like 15. I got 6 wins.
The drive begins
This
with
nigga got fast, she put in.
and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
more of these original niggas,
A
bro.
loss of a full 3 yards.
But then if I
and
do
now
it-
it's second down.
Yeah.
So now
But
they have to
then
continue
if that shit
the
happen,
first down run goes backwards.
you feel me? Get something go get a fucking free ass right to Super Bowl, and I can't let that shit fly, bro.
On second down, here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive
Wait,
coordinator,
what you say? You gonna get a free shot to the Super
I
Bowl?
file it away because
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a
Bro, he
screen.
could whoop your ass.
Okay, you'll see, my nigga. Say no more. Say no more, my nigga. Say no more. Okay, say no more, bro. Say no more. Say no goddamn more, man. This guy got up to his star, bro.
Oh, matter of fact, oh yeah, you right. You said you doing the same shit? Oh yeah, bro.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third in the mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Bro, I ain't gonna fucking lie, bro. I might fucking go 19-0, bro, on this shit,
And now
bro.
will come the offense as they
Nah,
take
you
over.
tripping, bro. You see me in Super Bowl,
Philadelphia getting set to take the
Bro,
field.
I got Truly,
Fortunate to
D.
get
Cruz,
points on the
Trey
board last
Coley,
time. They needed a
Chris,
really long
Easy
field goal to do
Desert,
so.
Daryl, IBN,
Kickers in today's
T-Max,
game
Ryder,
are
Chino.
so good and so
I'm
skilled
definitely
and hit from
going
distance.
for
Daryl,
15-0.
Take them for granted.
The
And we
car,
can't
this
do that.
nigga kissed
That's a
Dream, brother.
long field
Trash
goal
as fuck.
that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they
I
gotta
ain't
make
at
sure
least
they
going
don't give up
16-0,
because he's
nigga.
helped them out.
Yeah, now
I
we'll
go
see
19-0 and I win this third shit, bro. Don't no nigga say shit to me in this bitch, bro.
Bro, that shit ain't gonna happen, though, my
They
nigga.
give him 4 yards
I'm
there.
forever
It'll be
in
second
trying,
and
nigga.
6.
Gold jacket.
Tough running there. That's a hard
Hell
run, 4
no.
yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind
I
of
told
runs.
you
They
what the
don't
fuck I
throw
was
a
gonna
stat
do,
sheet,
bro.
but they do set
I'm
you up
trying
in
to
good
get
position on
that.
second down.
Me and you switch spots, bro. I had that shit last time. Your turn to put on for us, nigga.
Escape, and he
Fucking
goes
throw the
down.
goddamn gone ball,
Are you
I can't. I know get some weak ass will go come over to the NFC too, try to get them free shots, bro. I'm coming over here to whoop that nigga ass.
It's not been their bread and butter.
Yo, first of all, get some.
Bro, you is not a threat out here, bro. Chill the fuck out, bro.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Urge me on some more, yo. Call me a goddamn phone.
I don't got to do this one game a year, bro. The Super Bowl, bro. Cause these niggas over in the NFC cannot fuck with me, bro.
God damn it.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Yeah, whoever get through that shit, whoever get through that shit deserve the win, goddamn it.
With the smart play trying to pick it up, but they don't get it, and now the defense goes off.
They ain't finna hit your ass with some weird shit. That shit who we got there.
Into a likely punting situation.
God damn.
Fielded just inside the 20. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Panthers will take over now first and 10.
Yeah, they dropped that nigga Wentz overall since he been hurt and shit.
That
nigga is.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
going. Yeah, he started off at 85 now. I mean, he's still nasty as fuck for franchise, but like head to head, he was 85. He was missing throws and shit.
That nigga they come with the right play called in.
Just something to build off.
You don't know niggas say shit to the end of this shit, bro. I ain't went up from 16-0 to 0-16. Kyler Murray is coming to Green Bay.
So they had a big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Hello?
Fuck no, don't nigga ask for no game. Believe what the, I'm not trying to play at all, nigga.
God damn it!
I'm not trying. Sure shit. I don't know who the fuck will get that shit, but hey, I will be in the top 2-3, nigga.
Here's a first and 10 at the 38.
If I get that motherfucker, I ain't finna cut the fuck up. He will change my franchise. I'm fucking around new locations.
Forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10
yards. That shit. Niggas gonna hate my ass. I get him. That nigga Lamar Jackson on crack.
Out of the gun, Newton. Flush to his right.
Hey, niggas gonna be. I'm not.
It's incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the
yes,
end,
I am,
able to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
I don't know, fuck you not, nigga.
Until the finish.
I guarantee you. We go fuck around with goddamn IBN go to the Super Bowl over here, shit. I guarantee I won't be in the playoffs.
That bitch can't win. That bitch can't go to the Super Bowl. You made them, bro.
The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. From the gun, here's Newton.
That's what the fucking D I've been waiting for right now, bro.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen for 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing the 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
You're gonna need a new pair of
lips. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Throwing on first is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Mario Addison able to drop him for a loss of 4. On second down, here's Wentz. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44.
Everybody loved the part.
Top 5 in the NFL, it's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Run. Shorty. Rip.
Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? 780. Hey, get right down.
On first and 10, Newton. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. From the gun, Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. In for the score. And his guys are able to strike for 6. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Go.
Wentz now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. After the incomplete, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. The final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Down and man inside, down and man.
Play action. Now Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And Newton's going to keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key 3rd down runs, none of those teams, save one, has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see. Give him the ball. Let him pick it up.
After the run, Newton going to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Newton. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun, Newton. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Newton on 1st down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Chris Long in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Great 57. Black, black.
On play action, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Great 15. Great 15. 82. 82.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Going up top, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
Or the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Come on now.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Spinning past him. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a first down throw for Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 Short in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Wentz, got to have this one. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing on first is Wentz. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Now Wentz. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with a J. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Look at the spin. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now Newton on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
And that's going to be incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Bird. A good pickup there of 22. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it'll work for big yardage.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Newton. And his throw here is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Thomas Davis in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
81.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Dante Jackson picks it. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, "Tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away." And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're looking at third and a few inches. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Newton's going to throw it. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
Newton takes it himself, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
82.
One final try now for Wentz. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Not to be. And time has run out now on this game.